friends at home. What were some of the things that were different that you tried since you've been here that you've really enjoyed? Places that you visit or things that you've done that you thought were unique?
In India, I used to play cricket with my friends, but here, as I have friends in my school, I used to hang out with them, go for movies, to a restaurant, and like that. But in India, we don't usually do like hanging out and all that. We don't really do that because the schools are from Monday to Saturday. You have to go to school on Saturdays too, but it's like the Saturdays like the half day, so it's just like from 7 morning to 10, and the noon school are around like till 3. So you get like 1.5 of the weekend. So many people they may go with their family to outside for movies and all that, but some people there are very rare cases that we hang out with and go for the movies, or we usually just like play in our ground, as we have more space and all that things, or we usually do that once in a month, like we go for a movie together and all that. But we usually stay in our like a garden and a community, and we play a lot. Like there are lots of people, you can get like a lot of social time. As I live in a city part. There's not like the suburb system in India. There are like the people live in the cities. There are not really many suburbs in India. So the cities have more children living in them.
So you see your neighbors more on a more regular basis.
Yeah.
Instead of like America, we're all behind closed doors.
Yeah. So
that's very different.
Yeah. So that was really different. Like when I first came here, I had the idea that America is more kind of like metropolitan, like a lot of big cities and a lot of like just like New York. I thought every city is
like
New
York.
York.
Yeah. And boy, I bet all these farmlands and rolling hills were surprising.
Yeah. When I came in Pittsburgh, I thought, where is Pittsburgh? I didn't really think about that. I was thinking of big city. But and then gradually I got an idea that people live in the suburb, and then they have a downtown of their
It's
area.
very different. It's very different. That's so fascinating. When do you return home?
I go back on June 27. I will leave Pittsburgh on June 27, and then I go to Washington D.C. And there I meet all of the friends from all over the United States who came like me, but they are in the different parts, and we all have we all gonna have an orientation, like maybe we gonna hike Washington D.C., or maybe gonna have some good orientation and stuff, and then we go back from Chicago back to our countries.
I think your parents must be so proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are waiting for me.
Yes, they should be. Can you tell us a little bit about your host family?
They're really nice, yeah.
I can tell by the way you smiled.
They're really nice. I can't forget them ever.
And what are their names?
Jill Brethauer and David Samuel. When I first came here, they just took me like a temporary family because I didn't have the family till that time, but eventually they decided to host me for the whole school year, because I think they just like me, or they just found that I'm good for them and all that. So
I'll
bet
really you've
nice.
Talked a lot.
Yeah.
Fascinating to meet other people. It's almost like a different world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll come back here again to visit, or where else would you like to go?
Yeah, actually, I was a sophomore last year in India. I came here as a junior, but eventually I was taken as a senior. I'm now a senior in school because the foreign exchange students, they are taken as a senior because they need to get a honorary diploma. So, and they can also take part in graduation, and they don't have like problems for their admission when they go back.
Right.
So I am now a senior, but most of the people they recommend if you are like a foreign exchange student and you go back to your country, you should repeat your grade back because you miss like
Right.
the studies are very different in both of the countries, so you will miss some of the stuff, and you if you skip a grade, it's gonna be really tough for you for the next year. So
Right.
I think that I'm gonna repeat my year, and that could also recover with my age. Like I was like I'm just 15 and I'm now a senior.
You're right.
That could also
I think that's pretty cool.
that could recover. So after 2 years, when I will be 17, I will be a senior. So that's good. That's a good thing. And then I really want to come back to United States for colleges because the education here are so good. Like colleges here are like they're like just they have high education and they're just like really nice. So I would try to come here after my senior year for the college admissions.
What would you like to study?
I am more in like business, like I want to do MBA. I want to start my own company and have an international business like that.
I have no doubt in my mind that you can do it. Kunal, thank you so much for
You're
visiting with us. Hopefully we'll see Kunal back. Thank you so much. That was so enlightening.
Thank you.
Oh, before we go, you can see Kunal told me he lives right here.
Yeah.
I had it at
Yeah.
once. Say it again.
It's Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad.
Yes.
I did it right.
Yeah.
Ahmedabad. Thanks again,
You're
Kunal.
welcome.